button moon. We follow Mr. Spoon. Button moon, button moon.
There's Button Moon, shining brightly in blanket sky. And that's the Spoon family's spaceship, sitting on the carpet of grass, waiting to take off. But where's the Spoon family? They might be inside their cardboard box house. Hello, Tina. Hello, Mrs. Spoon. Hello, Egbert. Egbert's come round to the house to see if Tina's coming out to play. Mrs. Spoon knows of a place where they can play. Up in the attic. Mrs. Spoon knows that somewhere in the attic there's a large box of dressing-up clothes. She wants to go and look for a torch because it's very dark in the attic. Hello, Mr. Spoon. Mr. Spoon's been to the supermarket. He's looking for Tina, Mrs. Spoon and Egbert. He doesn't know that they're up in the attic. Mr. Spoon calls them to see if they're in the garden. Tina thinks her mum looks like the lady at the pictures who shows them to their seats when they're late. Tina and Mrs. Spoon found it very funny when Egbert fell into the box. And now Tina thinks Egbert looks very funny wearing that paper wig. He looks like Goldilocks. Mr. Spoon can't find them anywhere. He's looked in the shed. Egbert and Tina have found some hats. And now Tina wants a long dress. Mrs. Spoon says that downstairs she's got some old curtains they can use. Mr. Spoon can't find them anywhere. Mr. Spoon is asking the man in the bowler hat whether he's seen Egbert. Mr. Spoon is laughing. And now he's asking the lady in the hat and the dress made from a pair of old curtains if she's seen Tina. Mr. Spoon laughs a lot. He thinks they look very funny. And now Mrs. Spoon tells Mr. Spoon about the new visitors who have come to visit her today, Miss Bonnet and Mr. Bowler. Tina and Egbert ask Mr. Spoon whether he knew it was them. He says he thought it was them, but he wasn't quite sure. Tina and Egbert want to go to Button Moon in their dressing-up clothes. And Mrs. Spoon says, yes, they can go. They're getting into the spaceship. Mrs. Spoon enjoyed going up into the attic and finding those old clothes. And when everyone has gone, she's going to go back upstairs and try some of them on, just for fun. And now they're all in the spaceship and getting ready for the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Egbert wants to know if they're at Button Moon yet. Yes, they are. Egbert wants to wear Tina's bonnet, and Tina wants to wear the bowler hat. Mr. Spoon is getting ready to land the spaceship. He's going to press the round button. They've all landed safely on top of Button Moon. Here's Tina. No, it's not. It's Egbert. He's got the bonnet on and the curtain dress. And Tina's got the bowler hat on. Oh dear, Egbert's fallen over. He asks Mr. Spoon if he can take off his curtain dress as he finds it too hot and too big. That's the noise of a train toot-tooting. Egbert and Tina would love to have a ride on the train. They'll have to wait on Shoebox Station platform.
Please show your tickets. Please show your tickets.
Oh, I've shown you my ticket 5 times.
The station master, Robbie Robot, wants Egbert and Tina to show him their tickets. But Mr. Spoon has the tickets.
Move down the platform. Move down the platform.
Egbert has seen the train. And Tina can also see the train with its cotton wool smoke.
Wibble wobble, wibble wobble. Now that the signal has changed from red to green, that means the train is coming. Wibble wobble.
The train arriving on this platform will stop at Shoebox Station. Shoebox Station. Shoebox Station.
Oh dear, all it does is stop at Shoebox Station, Shoebox Station.
It goes round and round and round in circles.
Oh, Robot, what a boring ride. Oh.
Egbert and Tina look very excited. They just can't wait to get on the train.
Oh, and I'm going to put all my bags on the train too. Oh.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Oh dear, Robbie Robot needs winding up. Mr. Spoon, will you do it?
Oh, and I'll have to be the station porter and put all my suitcases on the train. Oh.
Ragdoll's suitcases are all in the train. So is Ragdoll, so is Egbert, and so is Tina. But Mr. Spoon is going to wait for them all to return. Egbert can't wait for the train to start.
Oh, I know when the train will start. It's when the signal changes colour. Oh!
Mr. Spoon knows that they're soon going to be back. And Egbert's asking the old man if he'd like some cornflakes. It's not a poor old man, it's Mrs. Spoon. She's found an old raincoat and a cotton wool beard in the dressing-up box in the attic, and so she's played a trick on them. Mr. Spoon finds it all very funny. Tina's saying that she knew it was her mum all the time.
We've been to Button Moon. We followed Mr. Spoon. Button Moon, Button Moon, Button Moon. We've been to Button Moon. Button Moon, Button Moon, Button Moon, Button Moon. Be back soon. Button Moon.